Hello Aeternum and welcome to KOTT News, Aeternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. No change in the dynamic of Aeternum last night, as both defenses hold the line against their respective regional challengers. KOTT news crews were on the scene live in Restless Shore, and you can see that coverage now on KOTT Classic. After the fight, Exidium leadership shared their opinion about the battle.
I guess I would like to shout out Radboy69. He was like the person that stood out the most.
Think their game's ready to go for the big conflicts of the island?
I think they just need to review the composition of their army and get some practice in, and they might be able to have a comp war one day.
You sound like the kind of guy that would welcome such practice. How do you feel about them coming out here and fighting you again?
Maybe not. Don't do it. We kind of want to focus on more comp wars. Unless you plan it out with us so that we can maybe make the roster even, or else this is going to be really one-sided.
Responding to the call for volunteers, KOTT news crews fielding a spot in the 9 o'clock time slot, helping the invasion response squad keep the corruption at bay. Turning to the ongoing Medley Fair, and the Maestro of ceremonies still needs help clearing the trees and rebuilding the venue. If you want to help get things ready in time for the big show, be sure to stop by and help out with a few simple tasks. So this is not exactly as enthralling as an epic chest run, but you gotta admit, it's quite the experience and a fast way to vanquish some named enemies. Unconfirmed reports from reliable sources informed this reporter that a rather successful large-scale one-on-one PvP tournament was held last night. Citizens interested in increasing their individual dueling skills should seek out like-minded individuals practicing on the roads north of Corinth. In related news, allegations of improper payouts between some members of the community who wager digital currency in the vicinity. More on that story as it develops. Daywalkers of the island getting used to the hamlets being fully optimized for refining and crafting. But another hard push by the armies of Isabella may change that tonight, as 3 armies march simultaneously at 9. Ambitious companies of the island out in full force around the Central Exchange last night, especially the Syndicate. More on that in a moment. If you're an up-and-coming company, or even a single looking for one, check out the nightly pre-qualifiers for combat to see if you can get involved in a fight. Another 3 submissions for simulated fantasy combat resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPco. Remember, if it isn't LARPco, it's cardboard. With special thanks to the craft services crew. If you'd like to support KOTT News, Patreon is currently the best way. Tonight, the Covenant converts of E-Kitten Academy assail the Syndicate members of Tropical for control of the eastern trade routes through Weaver's Fen. All the fighting recently reigniting the spark in the E-Kittens, rejuvenating their drive to acquire a regional territory. Tropical getting ready on the upper hills of the bog, setting up their defenses and focusing on adhering to their strategies. Later, the Syndicate members of JDB's Kitchen assault the vault of Westside Jorkers, attempting to claim the Central Exchange of Windsward. JDB making the decision to go all in for Windsward last night, pushing influence quickly to have all day to get ready for the fight. Westside Jorkers, noticing the renewed aggression of the Syndicate, reinforced the fort gates and increased their patrols around the keep. In the nightcap, the zealots of HB Monstars attacked the Syndicate members of 3 Point Held for control of the resort destination of Ebonscale Reach. HB Monstars, seeking to return to Great House status, attempt to secure the medicinal hot springs to shorten recovery time after intensive physical training. 3 Point Held, familiar with the faithful of HB Monstars, but looking forward to using their newly learned Syndicate strategies to defeat this difficult opponent. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens tonight at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.